Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Diya Vlogs. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Google Summer Internship 2026, an amazing opportunity for college students just like you. If you're someone who is into coding, loves tech, and dreams of working at Google, this one is for you. So without any further delay, let's get into today's video. Let's break things down so it's super easy for you to understand. So who can apply? The eligibility is you must be currently pursuing a bachelor's or master's degree in computer science or a related technical field. You should know at least one programming language like Java, Python, C++, JavaScript or Go, and you should have some experience working in Linux or Unix and a basic understanding of software design. So let's say the preferred qualifications. You should be in your second last year of college, that is penultimate year. For example, if you are pursuing BTech, then third year will be considered as your penultimate year, which is second last year of college. It's not an eligibility, it's just the preference will be given to you guys. So know your DSA, that is data structures and algorithm well. If you have done any projects related to ML, NLP, security, networking or mobile development, that's a plus. And don't forget tech events, coding clubs or GitHub projects. All of these boost your profile. So what will you do as an intern? So you will work on real world software projects at Google, contribute to tools involving AI, ML, NLP, security or large scale systems. You will attend tech talks by Googlers and even get a mentor as a real Googler to guide your journey. Plus there are lots of fun social events and networking sessions too. So let's discuss about the internship duration and start. The internship runs for 10 to 12 weeks starting May 2026. And yes, it's a paid internship. Let's discuss the application process. You have 4 simple steps, okay? The first one is careers profile, that is one-time setup. Enter your legal name, country code plus phone number. Upload your resume. This will autofill other parts of your profile. Choose whether to personalize your profile with job recommendations. Acknowledge that your data will be handled under Google's applicant privacy policy. Step 2 is role information. Your preferred location like Bengaluru, Hyderabad or Pune. Any additional locations you are open to. And then you have to answer these 2 important questions. Are you legally eligible to work in India? So will you need Google to sponsor your work visa now or in the future? So answer truthfully all this, and then you have to give the voluntary self-identification, your gender, disability status, race or ethnic group, and then military status. This is totally optional and only helps them support diversity. Your answers won't affect your selections anyway. So in step 4, you have to review and apply. This is your final step. Review everything you have entered. Tick the consent checkbox confirming everything is true. And finally hit submit. You are done. Your resume is the first filter, so take time to make it strong. Highlight projects, TSA skills, internships or training, open source work or hackathons. Practice coding regularly, especially in the platform like LeetCode. Let's quickly go over the selection process. First is resume shortlisting, as you guys know. Next is the initial screening round, which will happen via Google Meet or via call also. So this is a non-technical call where the recruiter talks to you about your resume, your DSC preparation, like how many problems you have solved and on which platforms, and then your preferred programming language and your CGPA. So then comes the technical interview rounds. Based on many interview experience I have gone through online, here's what I have observed. You will usually be asked to solve 1 or 2 DSC problems, and then you should ask clarifying questions to fully understand the problem, and then explain your approach out loud while solving. So code live, and once done, talk about time and space complexity. And in some cases, you may be asked to optimize your solution also. But I have also come across many who said that optimization was not strictly required. So don't panic if your first solution is a brute force. So just make sure it's correct and well explained. Some of the common topics include arrays, trees, graphs, DP, sliding windows, BFS or AFS, and then hash maps. So try to solve the first question quickly and clearly. That increases your chance of getting the second one, and also it leaves a good impression. In my next video, I'll be discussing Accenture onboarding day, what documents you need for day 1 and tips for smooth joining. So make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell and don't miss out on any upcoming tech internships, off-campus jobs or student programs. All the best for your Google internship application. Keep coding, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep going and keep growing.